Oh, me hearties, a very good evening to you. It's just me, Scottie McCLUE, and welcome to our random pop up. The time 10 o'clock exactly on Monday, the 11th of April 2022. Welcome, 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 I say. Lovely to have you with us, and a big dinky do to every single one of you. Thank you for joining us. And we shall see what is what as the evening draws on. Fantastic stuff. Now, who have we got here? This is just amazing. Ruben is first tonight. Well done, Ruben. I don't know how you do it, but that's excellent. Brexit means Brexit, bro. I don't think so. Brexit means a dreadful disaster for the United Kingdom, economic annihilation, and the political fragmentation of the United Kingdom. So there you are. That's what Brexit means. I'll tell you that, bro. Good evening. Good evening, Ruben. Nice to have you with us. And Dinky do. There's Doogie. Hi, Scottie. Hi, Doogie. Good to have you with us. Hello, says Fumbi. I'm Irish. So there you are. Dinky do. Yes, indeed. Nice to have you with us, Mr. Irish Bando. More and more of you joining us. This is fantastic. Remember, of course, to start following as soon as you come on. Very, very important. If you've just joined us, you're watching Scottie McCLUE, hashtag FloatEye, the first lord of the internet. And this is the big one. We are live talking to you. I'm Irish too, says Fimby. I think we're all Irish to a greater or lesser extent, Fimby, to be absolutely honest with you. There's George. Good evening, Scottie boy. Hello, George, on Facebook there. Lovely to have you with us. And Dinky Doo. Can you do like a real British accent? I don't think there's such a thing, Ruben, to be honest with you. There are so many different accents in Britain. There's no such thing as a real British accent, I can tell you. So there we are. That's what's happening there. Fantastic stuff. Nice to see you, Scottie, the real Rudy. How lovely to have you with us, and a very, very warm welcome, I can tell you. Hi, Scottie. Apparently can't get white Easter eggs. It's meant to be racist. Crazy nonsense. No, we need to be able to mention colors. You should get black and white everything. We've got black pudding. We've got white pudding. Very, very important. We've got brown rice. We've got white rice. No, I'm sorry, I don't buy into this. Find the person who has said it's racist and wheel them out into a very, very public arena. Get them on talking to Scottie McCLUE. That's what they need to do. So there we are. Yes, you can't beat a bit of white chocolate, I say. I got into the final of the Welsh Cup. I'll be playing in the Principality Stadium. Mabon, this is great news. Dinky do to you, Lala. Good to have you with us. Have you ever tried Wurst soup? There we are, Wurst as in beerwurst. There we are, Dinky do. Now, Stephen, you did not, so we'll say goodbye to you. You're a troll. Stephen Jennings, guys, the troll down the Swanee with them. Bye-bye, lifetime ban. That's the end of Stephen. There he goes. Fantastic stuff. Now, remember, you never, ever, ever, ever troll Scottie McCLUE. It's like a law on the internet. Fantastic. Do you remember me? I haven't been on for ages, says Mabon. Of course, Mabon. How on earth could we forget you? So lovely to have you with us, and a massive dinky do. And all the wonderful TikTokers, check out the TikTok videos. There's new ones. Our YouTubers on the YouTube channel, Scottie McCLUE, the voice of the world, radio talk show. So that's what it's all about. Now then, there's Stephen. I'm Stephen. Have you got worms, Stephen? You mustn't assume everybody has your lifestyle. So we'll say bye-bye to Stephen as well, another idiot troll who's not smart enough to hold a conversation. Bye-bye to him. There we are. What did you have for your tea, Scottie? Tea tonight was outstanding. Avocado, salad, chicken, coleslaw. Just beautiful. Beautiful tea tonight. Many subscribers have you got on YouTube, says Joey? Not many, Joey. I think we're about 3,200 or something like that. So it's very, very small. So we need everybody to subscribe to the Scottie McCLUE YouTube channel. Did you watch the US Masters, Scottie? Well, of course, real Rudy. I haven't been on here for a while, says Angela. No, you haven't, Angela. Yes, that's naughty. Never miss a second of Scottie McClue or you miss a moment of life. And you don't want to be doing that, do you? I say. There's Ian Hills, dinky do, Mr. McClue. And you, Ian, how lovely to have you with us. And welcome, welcome. Do you watch Formula One? Not really. I'm more into Formula Two. But do you think Formula One should go all electric cars? There we are. What have we got here? Just became a top viewer. Thank you so much, Max Power. What's the subject tonight, folks? The subject tonight is white Easter eggs. Is it racist to say white chocolate? Very strange. A lot of strange people about. Thank you, Max, for my lovely red rose. Hello, Scottie Chionel. Lovely to have you with us, I say. And there we are. Lovely to have you there, Da, following us. That's fantastic. Just a lot of nonsense as far as I'm concerned. That's what it's about. Welcome, guys. If you've just joined us, you're watching Scottie McClue. This is absolutely massive. This is TikTok's top talk show. Never, ever, ever miss a second of Scottie McClue. Never scroll, never troll. Once you've discovered us, this is the place for you to be. But get following on the TikTok. If you're a TikToker, you should be following Scottie McClue. Everybody should. If you've got an internet connection, you should be following Scottie McClue. There we are. Now, there's JTA who confesses to being boring. You're very boring, JTA, but we don't mind because it doesn't make any difference to us. There we are. Can you call a badger anymore? Well, yes, because a badger's black, white, and grey. Have you forgotten how to pronounce my name? Kian. No, not at all. Kian, how can I forget how to pronounce your name? Don't be silly. There we go. Now, let's dump this idiot here. Your dash up. He shouldn't be on here. Not smart enough for this. Bye-bye. There we go. Fantastic. Just what we're doing, we're sending trolls doing the Swanee and giving them a right good roasting. And they're getting a lifetime ban for being idiots. I do feel sorry for trolls in that they're not able to hold a conversation. There we are. No more races than saying dark chocolate. Absolutely rich. Good for you. Hello, Scottie. Hello, Callum and Dinky Doo. Lovely to have you with us. I say to you, Ian says, Dinky Doo, Mr. McClue. There's Robert Rovers. Good evening, Scottie. Good evening, Robert. Lovely to have you with us and a very warm welcome. This is big stuff. It's not often we get to pop up during the week. Hot cross buns, says Angela. Yes, you could be hot and cross. White chocolate and dark chocolate. Me and my dad went to an antique store and found a badge. We sold it for $1,300. Good for you, Kerbit. There we are. White eggs are racist. Are you having a yolk? There we are. Good evening, sir. How are you doing? Hello, mate. How's you? Hey, fellow Scotlander. Scottish Beth. A very warm welcome to you. So lovely to have you with us. Are you on Facebook too? I'm watching on YouTube. Ian, have you subscribed? Share that YouTube channel. Get them subscribing. It's got a new name. Scottie McClue, Voice of the World Radio Talk Show. Here's Kareem joining us, and with his customary generosity, sending me April, sending me TikToks, sending me red roses. Kareem, lovely to have you with us, and a big dinky do. Scottie, it's Pablo's missus here. He said to tell 10, to tell 10, to tell 10. What does he mean? Vicky, to tell 10, to tell 10, to tell 10 about Scottie McClue, live for you, just saying dinky do. That's what it's all about. I'm currently volunteering at Dumbarton SPCA, and there's a scruffy wee white terrier called Scottie. Bless him. Give him my love. Lovely wee dogs. There we are. Hey up, Scottie. Hey up, Ian. How good to have you with us. Yes, Ian Hills. In answer to your question, we're live on TikTok right now. We're live on YouTube. We're live on Facebook Live. We're live on LinkedIn. And we're live on Twitch. If there are any Twitch watchers, any Twitchers, Scottie_McClue. Get yourselves on there big time. There we are. Tell Pablo we're asking for him, Vicky B. Do you fancy a slice of cheese? What have you got? The Gorgonzola. Hello, Sardinky Do. Lovely to have you with us. And a very, very warm welcome to all you beautiful TikTokers and YouTubers. So good to have you with us. There we are. I had a stroke, says Andy, but I still tune in to you as I love the banter. Andy, quite right. So there you are. Has it affected your speech? There we are. Because we might be able to get a wee chat with you at some point on the phone end. What's your least favourite place in Scotland? It has to be Dundee. No, we love Dundee, Ken, im Stirren, im frappe. We love Dundee. Beautiful. Yes, indeed. The Lochie and the Douglas and Angus and the Kingsway and the Claypy Road. Fantastic. And doon to the clay pots, turn left to the Brochty Ferry. Twitch too, nice. Great channel for live game broadcasts. Well, Ian, I'm only learning. And we've just touched the surface on Twitch. I think there's about 98 followers. If you want to go on and watch, because I need about half a dozen of you watching me on Twitch, same output, nothing ventured, nothing gained. So there we are. Scottie, I still haven't got over the death of Elvis Presley. None of us have. The man who taught the statues to be beautiful. Kirby the Annihilator, how do you do? Scottie, is there a call-in tonight? Kareem, for you. Scottie McCLUE is my God, says George. No, I can still speak, says Andy. Well, Andy, if you're speaking, my boy, we would love a call from you at some point. Mr. Blue Sky, hi, Scottie. Kareem, I'm going to open the lines for you. Give us a call. The phone lines are open, guys. Feel free to give us a call. Scottie, TSM, how lovely to have you with us, and welcome, welcome, welcome. You're live on Scottie's phone in. Who's that?
Thank you, Scottie.
Ah, Karim, how amazing are you? Dinky do. This is lovely. What's happening in the real world?
Well, Scottie, I was walking the dogs today and I was having a wee think about a really, it's a topic which I don't want to go into. I'm looking at it at a different angle.
Right.
So please stop me if you don't want to speak about it.
No.
But it's not what you're actually thinking. So let me reword time. I had to think how to say this. So on a streaming device just now, a very popular one, there is a documentary about a very eccentric character.
Yes.
We won't name the person. However,
good work, Kareem. I'm impressed. I'm impressed.
Right. A cigar and glasses, and that's all I'm going to say on that individual. Now, as you know, I'm not going to watch the documentary because it probably just enraged me.
Yes.
But what I was thinking, I was looking at it at a different angle. And my angle that I was looking at was, why was it seen as the norm of British society at that time to accept that type of behaviour?
Well, I don't know terribly much about this guy. Even although he was in our business, so to speak. But I think, he's been around all of my life, since we were kids. And I don't know that it would ever be acceptable as the norm. I think the question that should be asked is, why was he being so protected?
Well, as I said, I don't want to go into who he is and programs, etc. But it was like, you've seen some things. I was a wee boy and I didn't ever watch any of the shows or anything like that because I always thought odd character, but that was just me. But seeing the audiences laugh and some of the things now, you think, my God, how could people laugh at seeing someone else's discomfort, basically? And I won't go into details, but I was really shocked at the audiences and at people's attitudes, and I think we have came on a long, long way, but that should never have ever been, in my eyes, acceptable.
No, well, I don't know that it was acceptable per se, but I know what you're saying. The programs went out.
Yes.
And from that point of view, but I don't think that would ever be acceptable. But people didn't know how to speak out against things. And the media was very much, for instance, the BBC was very, very trusted from the days of John Reith.
Yes.
Absolutely. So there was that. So there was an element of protection there, and there was an element of, oh, well, you know, I mean, that's how things are kind of thing. Nowadays, we're coming at stuff from a totally different angle. Everything's very, very forensic. But nowadays, there are also many agendas. You see, everybody's got an agenda. But from that point of view, that individual you're talking about, as far as I can understand, should never, ever, ever have been able to behave like that. You know, but I think, you know, once you get that sort of psychopathic approach, you see, it's very difficult even to speak out. Because if you imagine somebody wanting to speak out and thinking, I'll go to my boss because he'll know what to do, and you go to the boss and the boss thinks, oh, for heaven's sake, don't mention that. You know? What are you thinking? So in other words, the people that were blowing the whistle were more likely to get sacked.
It could have been profit as well for the money being made.
Sorry, again, Kareem?
Profit, so no, like that, possibly because the amount of money that was generated through this individual, maybe that could be.
Well, that individual, well, of course it had bearing on it, because that individual could allegedly pick up the telephone and raise £1 million.
Right.
Yeah. You see, and people want to be on the side of that.
I was just thinking about that earlier on, so I'm glad I didn't word it in a way, but I'm glad I was quite tricky to find out how to say.
Well, no, you've done very, very well, Kareem. That's fantastic, and well done, because that's kept everything well within the bounds of how something as delicate a matter as that should be discussed.
Yeah. One of your readers there wrote down about eggs, but that's from a newspaper now.
Yes.
I've not read the article, but
yes, I saw that. And Kareem, as I've said to you before, whoever comes up with this sort of stuff needs to be brought into a public arena to justify their comments. We can't have people sneakily saying, oh, no, you can't say that, and just causing trouble from the sidelines, because who's going to be offended by white chocolate? I mean, if anybody offers me white chocolate, I'm delighted. I'd bite their hand off, if you'll pardon the expression.
I love white chocolate, Scottie. You know? I absolutely adore white chocolate.
And you need to be able to describe things. I mean, I had black Labradors.
Well, true.
I had a white West Highland Terrier, you know?
Yeah. There was I won't name the celebrity, but he quoted saying about these kind of people, and he says, how dare you go through life and not get insulted? You know, because that's part of living, that you're going to take offence to things.
Well, of course it is. I mean, when you used to say something, long before there was social media or anything like that, you used to say something, your brothers, your sisters, your mother, your father, away and stop talking rubbish. You know? So people have got different opinions, and you've got to learn to venture your opinion. You know, and that's what it's about. And that's why I love talk shows, proper talk shows, when you're not talking at your audience, you're talking with them, and you're all venturing opinions. And I've shot down many an opinion, and people have shot down many of mine.
I think talk shows are so important, even on TV as well, Scottie. When I was a teenager, a big part, like when I came home from school, you put on the talk shows. I won't name the celebrities, but there was so many, like American ones.
Yes.
And it was good that you were getting to hear, and they were speaking. But that doesn't seem to be, you know, it's not in fashion at the moment on TV, but radio is something, as you've said before, everyone listens to radio, everyone goes in a car, everyone has a radio on the background, and if you just have the same old stuff on all the time, it's like robotic. You need.
Well, I think I know this for a fact, because I've actually done it in my life. If you give the audience what they want, they will reward you with the listenership or viewership. And people want a serious not necessarily a serious talk show, not necessarily an educational talk show. We like to inform, educate, and entertain. But I think entertaining speech is the most important thing. And some old crusty journalist shouting and bawling at the audience is not going to increase your listenership, as many stations have found out to their cost.
Well, Scottie, we've had discussions on ships, about lines, about pavement. We've spoke about everything and anything in this.
Yes.
And that's what makes it so great.
It's incredible. And I think, Kareem, we'll see a growth now in the YouTube channel. That's the next step.
Yeah. It's bit by bit.
Bit by bit. Rome wasn't built in a day, as they say.
I was going to say that. Listen, I just wanted to phone in to speak about that.
That was brilliant.
I don't want to wait till Saturday.
No, that was brilliant, Kareem, and thank you for that. And take great care of yourself. Dinky do, sir.
Thank you, Scottie.
Top man. Night. God bless you. There we are. Oh, I think Kareem told me he was an atheist, but God bless him nevertheless. Hi, Scottie. It's Big Ron from Glasgow. Big Ron, lovely to have you with us. There we go. Now, what have we got here? Yes, indeed. Good comments. Good afternoon, Scottie McCLUE, from your friend across the pond in Illinois, in the United States of America. Music addict. How lovely to have you with us. And a massive dinky do to you. This is just an incredible show tonight, guys. I can't believe it. Let's get some of your comments on here. Now then, hi, Scottie. There's Lily. Dinky do, Scottie. Hi, Lily. Hi, Scottie and Kareem, says Susan. I've seen it, says Mr. Blue Sky. Several high-profile celebs tried to speak out about this man, and they were shushed up. That's correct, Suzanne. Good morning, Scottie from Australia. How's the First Lord of the Internet? Dinky-doo. Frank Mayer, how lovely to have you with us from down under. A willful waste makes woeful want, oh, Mr. Martin. You are very, very astute. Good evening, Scottie. I've just tuned in. Tad, how lovely to have you with us. Ian says, oh, you're offended. Well, so what? Be offended. Nothing happens. Dinky-doo. Ian says, Steve is an Aussie comic. Absolutely, yes. I've heard of Steve. Scottie, what's your thoughts on... I don't know anything about that, Selick, to be honest with you. Evening, Scottie. Dinky-doo. Dropped bottoms, yay, boy. Hi, Scottie, Dinky, do fantastic. Late but good, I've not missed you. Chris, how lovely to have you with us. You have not missed us, I can assure you. Lovely to have you with us. I thought it was only a Saturday night phone-in. Well, Neil, it was, but we're trying out some social media experiments at the moment. And this is one of them. We're live on TikTok right across the globe. We're live on YouTube. We're live on Facebook Live. We're live on LinkedIn. And we're live on Twitch at Scottie_McCLUE. Now, I have to introduce this to the world. Once we get sorted, everybody will know what is what. Susan is chatting with Kareem there. That's great. Hello, my good friend, Gorbals Boy. How lovely to have you with us. Dinky-doo. Hi, Selick. Follow us, guys. If you're watching on the TikTok and you haven't followed, please get following. Very, very important. Never scroll, never troll. Once you've discovered Scottie McCLUE, you never need to go anywhere else. This is the big one. There's lots of TikTok videos for you. Everybody following, and also get on to Scottie McCLUE's YouTube channel and subscribe. It doesn't cost. By the way, subscribe doesn't mean pay, so it's free. Scottie, what's your take on the government taking people when they can't feed the homeless? Well, Pablo, this is a big one. But you see, in a strange way, the poor will always be with us. That is a rule of how the world has always been, even if it's the relative poor. So if you had £1 million and I had only £500,000, I am the poor one. Do you see what I mean? And you are the rich one. That sort of thing. So it's very much an interesting one. Remember, poverty is political, right? And the royal family, for instance, are apolitical. People get confused. They go, why don't they sell off the palaces and feed the homeless It doesn't work that way, and you well know it. Who's this? You're live on Scottie's phone in. Who's that?
Hey, Scottie, it's Richard. How are you?
Richard, how lovely to have you with us, and dinky do from 12 miles outside Belfast.
Aye, Scottie, dinky do. That's actually why I'm phoning.
Yes, sir.
I wanted to explain to you what happened last week.
Right.
I don't care, Scottie. I don't care whether people say I'm from Belfast or Derry or Londonderry. It doesn't matter to me. But what had happened is, while we were on the phone, a girl in the chat had asked me where I was from. And I was explaining to her that I was from 12 miles outside Belfast. But I didn't want you thinking, Scottie, that I don't care where people say I'm from. It doesn't matter to me.
Richard, can I explain to you something that we've always worked on, the principle on Scottie McCLUE's phone-ins? We don't even need to know a thing about anybody. We just need a name, in your case, Richard, and that's wonderful. And then we can chat because we know what to call each other. You're Richard, I'm Scottie, and that's all we need. So it doesn't matter, but it's just lovely to know you're from Northern Ireland.
Aye, Scottie, a citizen of the earth is what I say.
Sorry, Richard?
A citizen of the earth.
You're
a citizen.
A citizen. You're a citizen of the world. Well, you see, I'm a child of the universe.
Aye, Scottie. But everything's going well. I'm surprised to see you on tonight.
No, well, it was a bit of an experiment, Richard, and I thought we'll pop up just to see what the market's saying, because at the end of the day, how this show goes depends on the market. And it always has done. And I know that sounds really, I mean, I'm here for free. That's not a problem, because I want to do a lot of tests, if you like, on what's happening now. I'm appalled at some of the routes that the mainstream media have been taking, and I see that the audience have rewarded them with very, very few viewers and listeners. And I know what big audiences want. I've proved that.
So, Scottie,
you know?
And Scottie, the other thing is, check your Twitter account, because I think you'll find there's been quite a few more have joined your Twitter account.
Oh, fantastic. At Scottie McCLUE. That's very kind of you, Richard.
At Scottie McCLUE. So I keep tweeting it out every time I'm on.
Oh, wonderful.
And I say, go and join Scottie McCLUE and get over to Twitch as well and join him on Twitch so as we can see those numbers rising.
Well, Richard, come up and I'll follow you on Twitter and we'll see how it goes.
Fantastic, Scottie.
That would be absolutely brilliant. So if you can, I don't know whether you DM me or whatever happens, but we can do that and I shall get following.
Fantastic, Scottie. Lovely to talk to you on a Monday evening.
An absolute privilege, Richard. Take great care of yourself. And as you so rightly say, it doesn't matter where we're from.
Bye, Scottie.
Good night. God bless you, sir. What a top man. That's our Richard. There we go. Oh, my goodness me. What's happening here? You're live on Scottie's phone in. Who's that?
Hi, Scottie. It's Dee.
Dee, what a privilege and a joy to hear from you.
Hello, how are you?
This is, well, I'm a lot better now for hearing you.
It's been a while.
It's been a long time, and you were away for your holly bags to the island of Skye.
Yeah, I was away to Skye, and then I had a wee week in the air. I've got another wee holiday coming up in Girvan, and then we're going in July to York. So it's busy.
Oh, wow. Now, Dee, I always get the truth from you. How's this show starting to look?
It's amazing. I like these wee just off the cuff.
The random pop-ups.
I really enjoy that. Sometimes I can't make certain
I understand.
You've
got, everybody's got a life.
Going on at the moment, so these wee pop-ups is really good for me.
Yeah, well, we just tonight, I thought, now, if there's a time there won't be any audience, it'll be a Monday night at 10 o'clock. So I'll just pop up and see what's happening. And suddenly, boom time, you know.
I know. I think I'm in my bed bed at the moment. I'm
Good.
not in bed. Well, I'm in bed, but I'm just chilling, and I was just having a wee look on the internet, and then obviously you popped up, and I thought, I'll give him a wee call because everything's quiet.
But Dee, I think this is the way ahead. People can call from their houses, from their bed, from their office. It just doesn't matter. And this is what I'm loving about it. This is far more accessible than any radio or TV station.
I definitely think so. Your timing was great tonight. It was spot on for me. It might not be for other people.
No.
It's just going to be trial and error, I suppose, for you.
Trial and error until you suddenly hit a seam when everybody goes, this is for me.
Aye, definitely.
And you see, there's all sorts of comments. I mean, some people will be saying, Scottie McCLUE, I've never heard of him. You say, well, have you been asleep? That's, or you might get somebody going, Scottie McCLUE, he's an old guy. He must be about 90.
No
I thought he was dead. All that sort of stuff. And that's when you have to say to them, here we go.
I know, and it's really good seeing your face. I mean, years ago when it was the Scott FM days or whatever, and it's just the radio, you obviously just hear the voice and whatever, and you see the odd picture in there. Obviously, well, you've seen you quite often in the paper, Scottie, but you've seen a face in a magazine or whatever. But it's really good having these days where you can see you on the internet, seeing your voice, speaking about to the people in the nation, and it's far better. It's far better than
I suppose it is, but I mean, I loved the radio, but it's amazing. The newspapers were desperate to publish pictures of you.
Oh, absolutely.
And I thought, why not just listen?
People like to see who they're speaking to. That's the thing.
I suppose there's an element of that, and also I was something of a mystery man when Scottie FM opened up.
You were.
People thought, who on earth is this?
Exactly. Everybody wanted to know who the famous Scottie McCLUE was, definitely. No, listen, you're doing absolutely fantastic. If not, honestly, better from the Scottie FM days, but it would be nice to see and hear. I know we're living in different kind of times where you need to watch your P's and Q's.
But we still need a bit of argy-bargy. You see, I'll tell you what, the understanding I built with the big Scottish audiences, and the understanding was that we both let our prisoners go. We let each other go at the end of the night. So yes, you got the odd half-wit that would complain, but at the end of the day, nobody was really bothered because it was such a gas.
It was,
and
you had them round up something. It was just so funny, and they took the day every time. And
do you know the best one, Dee, was when we said we were going to make Glasgow West Edinburgh.
Right.
And we were going to ban Glasgow altogether. And folk were coming on going, you can't do this. You cannot do it, Scottie. I said, I can do anything I like.
Exactly. The banner was amazing. The banner was absolutely amazing. Still is. It still is amazing. But I'm just so glad we're still here. Keep it well seen, as it were. Don't know what we would be without you, and that I really mean that.
Bless you. Well, we're going to be building, Dee, and I want you to be one of the main building bricks.
Absolutely, and I'm here always and forever. I will be here, when I can be, I will definitely be here. This is a good way. I mean, this wee pop up tonight was absolutely amazing for me. It gave me that wee chance to say hello because I haven't been on for a while. But I love you dearly. I love the show. Always have, always will, and I just wish you all the success. And I just
you are just an angel.
People will listen and just take you on as you are, because you're amazing for the nation.
And they need to take a telling.
You should be knighted by now, for goodness sake.
I know, that's right. Yes, I don't think they want to. They used to say, don't encourage him.
No, we need to encourage you.
You need to encourage. Aye, that's the thing. Don't encourage him. There's a lot of very strange characters out there as well, and we like a lot of them to phone us.
Absolutely. I mean, these strange characters make the show as well. So
yes.
It's just good to get a bit of laughing in there. You get a bit of seriousness, a bit of banter, and that's what makes a show.
But I'll tell you, Dee, you don't realise how loved you are. I get a lot of comments about you, and people say, "Isn't Dee amazing, Scottie? Do you think she'll phone again?" And all this stuff, you know. I said, "Well, we hope so."
Bless each and every one of them, honestly.
So there you go, my darling. So you're a star.
Oh, I'm a star. I'm not a star. I'm just here for you. I'm here for the nation.
Well, you're wonderful.
To build this up along with you, because you're so worth it, and we need a Scottie. We definitely need you here, and you're here to stay, and that's for sure.
We need to be chatting. Well, 30 years in June, Dee.
I know, I can't believe that.
You know, so that's no bad, is it? You know, and people say, "Well, do you have any experience?"
You've worked so hard. You deserve it, every single bit of it. And we all need to get a night shift for you. You really need to be knighted. This is ridiculous. We all need to get, I don't know, some sort of thing going here and get a knighthood for Scottie McCLUE, because it's well deserved. 30-year service on the radio and broadcasting to the whole world.
Broadcasting to the world. This is what it's all about. A bit of banter with the world.
Definitely, exactly.
Fantastic.
Well, listen, I'm going to go and let somebody
all right,
else
my darling. Lovely to hear you. That was an absolute privilege. And we'll catch up soon.
Yes, absolutely.
Take great care of your dear self.
Good night to you, Scottie. Take good care. I love you lots. Okay?
Bless you. Love you lots, Angel. Night, night.
Okay, bye-bye. Good night for now. Bye-bye.
Good night for now. Ta-ra. Ta-ra, la-la. That's our Dee. What a lovely, lovely lady. That was amazing. Now then, what do we got here? Let's just see. The comments are amazing. Now, half chunk. You mustn't assume everybody's got your lifestyle. So we'll just block you for life. Half-witted idiot. It's amazing, isn't it? He's called himself half chunk. Should call himself half-wit. Fantastic. Just had a new kitchen fitted, looking amazing. He's a good man, says Gorbals Boy. Doesn't matter what colour, religion, anything. We're all voices of the world. Who said that? Gorbals Boy. I might have known. What a genius. Anyone phoned you from the big hoose, Scottie? Stephen, not to my knowledge. So there we are. Any time is dinky-do time, we say. Well, we do love it, don't we? So there we are. Do you think there'll ever be a boy born who can swim faster than a shark? Well, I would imagine there's a few that have done so. Because there's something of an incentive to do that. You know what I mean? Right, so we got here. Hi, Susan. Clicked the wrong button. Couldn't see the chat. Hello, Scottie. How are you? And everyone else. There's the wonderful Murray O'Donnell. Hi, Scottie. Hello, Murray. Dinky-doo. Gordon Robertson. Oh, you're on again. And so are you, Gordon. And it takes two to tango. There we are. I've been talking to Scottie for 25 years. That's true. Absolutely, Gorbals Boy. So what have we got here? See this? Spider. How daft are you? How many sugars do you put in your tea? What kind of silly nonsense question is that? Come on, grow up. I was Andy from Hutchie then. That's right. Is Scott FM still on air? No, Angela. Scott FM got taken over and got turned into something else. When I left, apparently they had to sell it. I wonder why. There we are. The audience left as well. There we go. It takes two, baby. Me and you. Me and you. Good one, Vicky. Thank you very much. Scottie McCLUE, the first lord of the internet. Richard, how lovely to have talked to you tonight. Glasgow smiles better. Do you remember that lovely campaign? That was Dr. Michael Kelly was your man. I think he was the father of Glasgow Smiles Better. And it's still about. Very successful man, Michael. Very nice man. Scottie, would not ever make your own station called McCLUE FM. Ah, Vicky, would you like that one? Well, I did have my own station for a while, but with a stewardship problem. Tuning in from Sheffield, England, Scottie. Hope you're well, my friend James Green. How lovely to have you with us, and a big dinky-do to you. This is fantastic. Hello, Scottie Lane. How lovely to have you with us. This legend keeps going and appearing in my FYP. That's a good thing. Silence, Stan. I am chuffed to bits that that's happening. We've got lots of lovely TikTok videos for you. We've got 2,000 likes. Very, very good. And if you're on the YouTube channel, make sure you subscribe. That's vital, guys. So get subscribing. Don't put it off. Don't say I'll do it later. Don't say I'll no bother. It doesn't cost you a bean to click subscribe and to follow on TikTok. There we are. Do you mind, wee fat Bob? I do remember him, Ian, but I haven't heard a peep from him for about 25 years. There we are. Now, Gordon Robertson, no, don't mention wee fat Bob. Not your style, Gordon. Evening, Scottie, says the wonderful Murray. Fantastic. Lovely to have you with us, Murray. You're a top man. And again, thank you to everyone, but especially Murray, for his wonderful generosity to me. Thank you, Murray. You're very kind. With a lovely person, it was so funny. With a lovely person, with a lovely person just then I said, oh, I think I've missed the show, but I'll just send £2 instead. So I managed to thank them. There we go. Greetings from Scapa Flow in Texas. We give my friend a shout out. Callum, Jake, of course I will. Scottie, Dinky Doo, just became a top 3 viewer. Nevada Blues. How lovely to have you with us. It was Mad John that always called to wind him up. Ian Hales. I remember Mad John just ran rings round wee Bob. It was such a shame for the wee soul. But Mad John was quite funny. See you in 6 months. McCLUE FM, go on YouTube, is the voice of the world. Richard, we are Scottie McCLUE, voice of the world radio talk show. You can't go wrong there. That's what I say. Now, what have we got here? Lauderdale County Football Team. Right, Dean. Hey, Scottie, how are you today? Drewski from North America. How lovely to have you with us, and a big dinky do. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. You'd make a good Doctor Who. Nevada Blues, I seriously suggested that to them at one point. And they thought, it would take a bit of doing, you know, that sort of stuff. Because obviously it's a very popular role and they want very established actors. But McClue's been around for 40 years in the creative industries. And I think Scottie McClue would make a great Doctor Who. I might struggle now to be the next James Bond. That's the only thing I would say. But who knows? Fantastic. Thank you for my little crown, Nevada Blues. You TikTokers are so generous. A very warm welcome to everybody on TikTok. Get following Scottie McClue. A very warm welcome to everyone on YouTube. Get subscribing. A very warm welcome to everyone on Twitch at Scottie_McClue. Get subscribing to all these things. Will you give Callum a shout out? I have, Jake. Support Dinky Doo, Scottie McClue, Chris Make. You're very, very kind. Richard, thank you for my wishing bottle. A beautiful gift. We love all that. Don't, says Gordon. Thank you, Gordon. Thoughts on the Ukraine, says Transmissions. The jury is very much out on the whole situation at the moment. How has all this come about? You know, how, when you've got all that security, can a man be allowed to march his armies into somewhere like that? Dr. McClue, go and fix Westminster. Well, I remember saying to somebody, should I become an MP? And they said, don't you dare go near that place. See, the problem I'd have if I became an MP, I could almost guarantee on the first morning of after I'd made my maiden speech, the chief whip would call me in and he would say, now, here's the thing, Scottie, you shut your mouth and all that sort of stuff, you know. I might be wrong. There we are. Well, you may not be James Bond, but you bond us all together. Richard, what a lovely, lovely thing to say. You're a great man with words, you know. Can you rate my singing video I just posted? I made this account an hour ago. It'd be so much appreciated. The name's McClue, Scottie McClue. I'll tell you what I might be able to play on Bond as a baddie. You know, somebody that the baddie of baddies is frightened of. You know, so that sort of this expression. I take it you know what I'm actually saying. Be very, very careful, Mr. Bond. You'd make a good Doctor Who. So there we are. So thank you, Nevada Blues. Jake's joined us. Mad John was a scream. He was, Susan. We loved him. Good vibes, good vibes, says Transmission. Thank you, Transmission. You're very, very kind. Evening, Scottie. There we go. Now, who have we got here? Gorbals Boy. Fantastic. Rather good. Did you like that, Alex? Thank you very much. Alex Robertson, one of our top actors, is watching my impersonation, my impressionation of a Bond baddie. Rather good, he says. Now, the voice Whitney worked. Do you know, think, Doogie? There we are. It works with you. Evening from Birmingham. Just became a top 3 viewer, says Chris Grant. Chris Grant is very kindly sending me 25 TikToks plus another 10, 11, 12, 30. What are you doing, Chris? There we are. So that's 25, 30, 40 TikToks. Chris Grant, I thank you very, very much indeed for your kindness and your generosity. MP McCLUE, who would be your second? Well, it's true, Chris. This is it. Who seconds me? Wonderful. I do know 1 or 2 politicians. So there we have it. You'd be awesome in Top Gear. Nevada Blues. The Top Gear, the motor cars. We can get right into that. As somebody said, what McClue doesn't know about motor cars isn't worth knowing. Oh, that was very kind of them. Love your videos. Please can you say happy birthday to my brother. Now, I don't think, Tom, you've got a brother called that. That's my worry. So there we have it. So dinky do. So maybe Tom will have to go down the Swanee with the other trolls for being a half-wit. There he goes. Bye-bye, Tom. There we are. Up the Jambos, says Angela. Angela, I'm not, as you know, I'm apolitical and I'm not into football and all that stuff. But what I can tell you is that if you go on to my TikTok videos, you'll see me playing This Is My Story, This Is My Song on the squeeze box for the Jambos. What about that? You couldn't be an MP, Scottie. You're too honest and truthful. And you do have a point, my dear. There we are. USA will take you if Westminster don't abide you. Chris Mike, thank you. I can't be the President of the United States because I'm not actually, at the moment, an American citizen. So I need to get a green card. Would you make a cowboy? Nevada Blues. I would get out there, take the training. Oh, boy. Yeehaw. Scottie, is the Waverley back in service? I think she is. Mad Mouse. Yes, I think she was all repaired from where she made hard contact with the pier. Do you have a favourite Bond girl? Oh, I do. I think, Chris, historically, my favourite Bond girl is Joanna Lumley. But whew, I'm all embarrassed now. Whew, I've said it. There we are. So that's what I think. I think she was the greatest of all times, but they're all amazing. Scottie Bond 006 and a half. Streaky Bacon, you're quite right. James Bond, the Scottie McCLUE. Where's your pictures? Had to sell them, Angela, to get money to do the lives. Who's your favourite Doctor Who? Oh, so many. I can go back to William Hartnell. I loved Peter Davison. I loved, who was the guy with the lovely rich voice? I loved Peter Capaldi. I loved David Tennant, an amazing Doctor Who. I loved, did John Pertwee, was he Doctor Who? Who else was Doctor Who? I can't remember. No, I'm trying to think. Who else have we got? So give me a few more Doctor Who's. Tom Baker. Yes, Tom Baker, outstanding. There we are, fantastic. Matt Smith, very, very good. Favorite still game character? I love them all. Scottish guy. Yes, John Pertwee. Was he actually? He was Doctor Who, wasn't he? Fantastic. But as I say, I can go right back to Bill Hartnell at the very start. William Hartnell was the first Doctor Who. Am I right or am I right? I think we should be told. So here we go. My tip for keeping the cost of living down is barbecue your food, says Pablo. Very good, Pablo. Wurzel Gummidge. Yes, indeed. You really don't think rap should exist? Well, I mean, I do not rap as a rule because I don't want to be thought a fool. There we are. Fantastic. I mean, M&M's to me is my favorite sweets. Patrick Troughton. Yes. Absolutely Nevada Blues. How wonderful. Fair. Absolutely the Daily Rob. Yes. It's just tuneless nonsense. You know, I can't see what people see in it. You know, we're talking today about should we ban rap, folks? What do you all think? I just seen your YouTube short. Yes, absolutely. And there's lots of things on there. Fantastic. Now, who we got here? Scottie, may I introduce myself? We never met, but I am Mr. Flying Norseman. Flying Norseman, you need no introduction on here, I can tell you. The second Doctor, Patrick Troughton. Absolutely wonderful actor. There we are. It's just pointless to me, says the Daily Rob. Good. So you agree with McCLUE. Excellent. Thank goodness. Somebody at last who agrees with me. There we have it. William Hartnell was the first. Yes, you're quite right. Rap is crap, says Streaky. The Daily Rob's laughing his head off here. Fantastic. Guys, look at all the YouTube shorts. Look at all the YouTube videos. Get subscribing on the YouTube channel. Get following on the TikTok. Very, very important. I have 2,300 likes. How amazing is that? Who's this? You're live on Scottie's Phone In. Who's that? Hello? Hello?
Hello.
Hello, who's that?
Scottie. Hello, Scottie. It's Neil.
Neil, how lovely to hear you. And Dinky Doola.
Dinky Doo to you.
I saw you asking earlier. I thought it was just a Saturday.
Yes. Normally, if I'm not doing any gigs on a Saturday, I'll be on the internet and looking for your show. And then other days, you know, I'll be flicking through YouTube or Facebook, and I'll see that I missed a pop-up.
Yes, I'm with you. Well, I'm a wee bit naughty, Neil. It's my own fault because I'm doing random pop-ups.
Yes, I understand.
And it's just what we're doing. We're finding. I know the market's there, and the people know that McCLUE is McCLUE.
Yeah.
So it's just finding a happy marriage between the audiences and McCLUE.
Yeah. Well, I only see you on Facebook or YouTube. I'm not on the others like TikTok and LinkedIn and whatnot. But you were speaking about Doctor Who. I'd like to give you a short story about Tom Baker.
Oh, lovely.
Right. When my three girls were young, they were Doctor Who daft. They loved Doctor Who. So Tom Baker was doing a book signing in Woolworths in Paisley. So we took the girls up and we bought one of the books and we're in the queue and we got to the table where Tom Baker was seated and signing autographs. And Tom Baker was absolutely taken aback by the colour of my youngest daughter's hair. She had beautiful, beautiful deep red hair. And he got off his seat and he said, "Oh my, would you look at this beautiful girl," and lifted her up, you know, and gave her jelly babies.
Oh,
which
wow.
he was famous for in the show, right?
Yes.
He said, how beautiful are you, you know. So that was nice. And as we were walking away, I said to my daughter, "Well, what did you think of that, seeing Doctor Who?" She says, "That wasn't the real Doctor Who."
Bless her.
Well, like Santa Claus, you know.
I know, absolutely. Yes, indeed. Sometimes you probably know yourself, Neil, but sometimes if you're playing Santa Claus, you hear wee ones mutter, I think that's Scottie McClue.
I think that's McClandy.
Aye, that's right. That's McClandy. Fantastic. Neil, what a lovely, lovely story. That's it. How are you doing yourself? Are you okay?
I had the COVID for about 12 days.
Right.
Just the past couple of weeks. I'm tested negative now, but still got a bit of a cough, but it's going away.
Good. Away. Neil, take great care of yourself. And are you singing?
Well, I haven't been the past few weeks because of the COVID.
Right.
But I'll be doing a gig next Sunday in my ex-wife's pub.
Right, excellent. And what about your sister?
Oh, my sister's, she went back home on February 5th. She's been getting sainted down in Manchester, where she is. And last week she took a visit up to Paisley to see some of the family, along with my other sister who's also in Manchester. Brilliant. So she's doing well, yeah.
Good, excellent, Neil. Listen, lovely to hear you and very much appreciate your call.
No problem. As
we say in the best of circles, dinky do.
Dinky do, my friend.
Dinky do, bless you. Top man, that's Neil from down south in Bournemouth. And he's on for a wee bit of a chit-chat there. Fantastic. Absolutely love it. Guys, I hope you're enjoying the show tonight. Now, who have we got here? Everybody's laughing. I love the random pop-ups, says Suzanne. McClue is McClue, says Gorbals Boy. You'd make a good dialect voice, says Angela. Nevada Blues says, I prefer the blues. That's to rap. He prefers blues. So do I. The birth of the blues. Hello, Mr. Scottie, Mr. Man. Hello, bright morning star angel. Lovely to have you with us. Hope you're having a good day and a lovely evening. Absolutely. I just wanted to see you. What a lovely thing to say, bright morning angel star. There we are. Richard says, we always enjoy the show. Just kidding. I just found you on the live. How amazing. Tremendous. That's what it's all about. Mumbiz says, just joined us. Welcome, welcome. I say, I can't believe how quick the time has gone in tonight, guys. Now, do let me know by subscribing to YouTube, by following me on TikTok, by telling 10 to tell 10, by having a good old discussion about Scottie McClue. Listening to rap gives me the blues. Kulelio, dinky do. Would you make a good Robin Hood? Yes, indeed, taking from the rich and giving to the poor. Yes, indeed, we love it. Hello from England again. I was on here this morning. You were Jem Zappro, and it's so lovely to have you back with us. You came back for more. That's the test of a real quality human being. You find Scottie McClue, you come back for more. That's quality. Thoroughly decent human beings. There we are. I would make a good fallen angel, says Bright Morning Star Angel. Bright Morning Star Angel, don't you change a thing. It's a joy to have you with us. Dinky do. Also, we want lots of subscribers for the YouTube channel, Scottie McClue, Voice of the World Radio Talk Show. There we are. Now, a human being, absolutely, yes, you make a great human being. Have you tried tablet ice cream? Gorbals Boy, that's a luxury I've denied myself up until now, but I might well look into that. There we are. I'm from Britain, dear. There we are, dear. Well, that's, yes, Britain is very dear. I can tell you that, dear, for nothing, dear. There we go. Fantastic. That's what it's all about. I need to try it next time I'm up. Gorbals Boy, yes, it sounds amazing. There's Dawn. Fantastic. And there's Callum. Hi, Scottie, says Donny. Donny, dinky do. How lovely to have you with us. Guys, I'm going to have to dash. We're going to have to say goodnight to the beautiful TikTokers. Thank you for joining us tonight. Stay fabulous. Look at all the TikTok videos. Like, share, follow me. That's what it's about. And set your notifications for when we're going to pop up next. Random. See if you can catch up with McClue. Dinky do to you too. Good night and God bless. Thank you, Glasgow Min. And Au revoir, Cornelio. Have a good evening, dear. You too, bright morning star angel, dear. Thanks for following. Good night, Scotty Dinky Doo. Good night to you, Richard, in Northern Ireland. See you, says Nevada Blues. Okay, good night. A pleasure, dear. And to you too, dear. Night, night. God bless, folks. There we are. That's our beautiful TikTokers had to go. We love these people. Amazing. I'm going to have to go. We're out of time. Good night.